So, do you think you're living consciously on this planet right now? When people talk about having a conscious awareness to being here now, do you believe you're living consciously? Do you believe that that would be something that would signify you if people said, hey, is David Essel living a conscious life or not? Do you think most people would say, yes, he is? What about you? What about your existence? Would most people say that you're living really consciously? And anyway, how the heck do you know? Hi, I'm David Essel, by the way. And if you ask me, I'm living pretty consciously, yeah. It's a word that we throw around, you know, that people are either unconscious, they're acting out of their subconscious, or they're acting very consciously. But I think a lot of times with some of these terms, we don't really bring it into the physical plane here and make it practical enough for individuals to understand if they are living consciously or not. So let me give you some examples, and then you can do your own little self-evaluation to see if you're in the present moment living consciously or you're not. Number one, people who are living consciously tell the truth. This is probably one of the greatest things, is that they live a life of honesty. They don't lead people on. They don't lie via omissions. They live everything right up on the table, as we say, and they live through an honest existence. So the number one key that we can look at as someone who's living consciously is someone who is living honestly. They may say things or do things that other people take offensively, not on purpose, but they're just being truthful. And I don't mean the type of people that work from an honest perspective that scream out, this is just my truth, man, take it or leave it. You know, that's such a popular way for some people who think they're living consciously to live, but it really isn't necessary, nor is it appropriate. But being open and honest is really crucial, and then other people know where you stand in business, relationships, etc., and they can make a decision to either join you or to leave. It's that easy. People that live consciously understand that, know that, and they act from that power. Number two, and this is something that surprises a lot of people, people that live consciously are on time. When they say they're going to be somewhere, appointment, whether it's a business appointment, if it's a date, if it's going out with friends, is that they're on time. Now, why would you say that that's such a key important thing to someone who's living consciously? Because consciousness means awareness. Consciousness means being present in the moment. So if you're present and you're aware, then you live out of respect by allowing yourself to create the space necessary to get to a place on time, showing that you not only respect yourself and your time, but you respect other people as well. Now, if I were to stop right here and say that's all you need to know about consciousness, that would be true. All you need to do to live a conscious life is to be someone who's speaking and living honestly, and someone who is actually aware enough to be present and to be on time. Now, keeping your word is part of honesty, right? That's part of consciousness. And this is really all we need to know. Now, I could fill the next half an hour, 45 minutes, or an hour with all kinds of other rhetoric about what it means to be conscious. But right here and there, that's enough. If you're living honestly, if you're showing up on time, then you are living a conscious existence. I'm not saying that if someone is late every once in a while that they're not being conscious, but many people who do this kind of work, who do work in consciousness arising and awakening and awareness, often will say, well, you know what, I'm living esoterically, so time means nothing. There's no such thing as time. There's no such thing as space. So if I'm arriving on time, that's awesome, and if I'm late, it doesn't really matter. And I have to beg to differ, at least on this plane, on planet Earth, you know, where that we want to respect ourselves and respect other people. So those who are living consciously, they follow through with their word. If they say they're going to do something, they do something. And if that means being on time, it's one of the greatest ways that we can show that we respect someone else on this planet. Now, I'm going to stop right here. Like I said, this doesn't have to be a huge, in-depth conversation. Just something really simple. And if you can answer yes to those two questions, you are living the most conscious, aware life possible. You're living in the present moment. If you can be honest with yourself and others, and if you can be on time and do what you say you're going to do, and being on time means physically present, like showing up somewhere at a meeting or a movie or a dinner or whatever it might be. It also means if you say that you're going to make a phone call, I'll call you later, that you actually do. I'll text or I'll email you, that you actually follow through with your word. That's all it takes to live consciously. If you struggle in some of those areas, and some people really do, some people want to be on time. They want to be honest. They don't want to lie or do the omission work. You know, and they see that their life is created with chaos, but they want to live a more conscious life. If that's you or someone you know, contact me at talkdavid.com. I'd absolutely love to help you, because I've worked with a lot of unbelievable people that are doing great work in this world or want to do great work in this world that haven't been able to master honesty and being on time or following through with their word. And that's okay. We all have challenges. It's nothing to feel bad about. But if you need help, I'd love to help you. Don't forget to share this video with as many people as you can. Consciousness, awareness, being in the present doesn't have to be confusing or esoteric laden words. It has to be something simple, predictable, and easy to follow. And when we create these kind of little shifts here, like we're talking about today, then we are able to move forward in life and to be who we truly are at the soul level. Don't forget to sign up at our YouTube account right here, Super Slowdown, so every video that we produce goes right to you. If I can help you in any way, let me know. I'm David Essel. Have an awesome day.